Good morning, everyone. Before we begin the call, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Bharadwaj, can you confirm if you can hear me?
Yes, Sati, you are audible.
Thank you. Thanks, Bharadwaj. Once again, hi everyone. My name is Rati, and I am from the Evotech onboarding and support team. We are the technology operator for EDE's Tatmeen system, that is Emirates Drug Depart Establishments. Um, As you all know, this is our weekly technical workshop where we answer industry questions from partners like you all. This meeting will be recorded, and the recording link will be uploaded to our YouTube channel within 24 hours. And the YouTube channel link will be provided in the chat window right after the workshop is over. And anyone can access it. You do not need any special permissions for this. Currently, everyone is on mute. You can raise your hands virtually, and I will allow the mic one by one to anybody who has any questions.
There's nothing coming next year. Oh, there is a carry on.
Glimson, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Because it's over two periods, that's why. If you want that, okay.
Glimson, can you unmute yourself and ask your question, please?
What else is the loss?
Glimson, you need to unmute and ask your question. I have allowed you the mic. Glimson, if you have any issues in unmuting yourself, and if you are not able to speak, then my suggestion for you is write your question or clarification to onboarding@tatmeen.ae. We will check your email and then we'll respond to you accordingly. So meanwhile, I will move to the next caller. Vinu Prasannan, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Yeah, thank you. When we need to, do we need to send individual patient bills, including cash and for working clients?
Sorry, what is that?
Patients?
Can you
When
come?
do we need to when we need to integrate with the Tatmeen portal dispensing? Do we need to send in individual patient bills, including cash or walking patients?
Okay, so your question is about dispensation, right?
Yeah.
And you're saying when you are doing dispensing, you need to do the dispensation for individual patients.
Is it mandatory when we do it at the end of the day?
Not really. Okay. And when you are doing dispensation will happen based on the items, not based on the patient or not based on anything else. Okay.
Okay. In that batch-wise medicine details need to maintain while sending.
Sorry, come again.
In that, do we need to maintain the batch-wise medicine details?
For the dispensation part?
Yes.
See, it's not about maintaining, right? You will be doing the dispensation for an SSCC, and while dispensing then SSCC, you need to provide the lot numbers and then the expiry date. So these are the mandatory fields for the dispensation. So SSCC can have individual items in it, correct?
Okay.
And then the lot number and then the expiry date. So my suggestion for you is, like you need to explore Tatmeen.e website. Over there is a training manual for dispensation. So that document explains about the dispensation part.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and another one is, so how about the consumables along with the non-medical items?
Consumables with medical items.
Yeah, if an ERX contains both medicines and non-medicines, medical items.
See, there is nothing for the medical items or medical devices. So you can perform dispensation only on the conventional medicines and biological medicines.
Okay. Is there any way to send the daily consolidation of medicines we delivered without patient details?
No, there is no such feasibility, please.
But Bharadwaj, let me just answer this.
Okay.
If you're referring, Glamson, to sending one event for the whole dispensation for the whole day, yeah, it is possible, but it is not recommended. We recommend that you do the dispensation on the spot. The reason why we do that is because when you do the dispensation, the system validates from Tatmeen whether the item that you are selling is the exact same item that was reported to Tatmeen. And this is where the counterfeit items are being captured. If you are doing the dispensation at the end of the day, then if you sold an item that is counterfeit to the patient, you will figure out that this was a counterfeit item only at the end of the day, after the patient already took it and left. And that's too late for you or for the pharmacist to capture this illicit or substandard medicine. Does that make sense? This is why we're saying dispensation should happen on the spot. There is a validation that happens during the dispensation event.
Okay, okay, understand.
Mhm.
And can we get any point of contact while we integrating?
Yes, see, the integration for integrating with Tatmeen, first you need to make sure that you are having your own point of sale system, whether it's point of sale or ERP or whatever. And you need to approach the vendor of your system and ask them to integrate with Tatmeen. The technical guidelines for Tatmeen are published on tatmeen.ae. There is onboarding journey, technical guideline. You can just share this technical guideline with your service provider and they will do the needful.
Okay, understand.
Okay, it's everything, the training manuals, videos, training videos, it's all shared on tatmeen.ae.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we have already completed that onboarding process. So we're waiting for the update from Tatmeen.
Update of what?
1 second.
Sorry, what's the question again?
I think Clemson already started the onboarding process with some vendors. So he is the right person to ask ask the question onboarding person. Can we get a developer
Yes.
username and password for?
The onboarding process for Tatmeen is fully explained on tatmeen.ae. You cannot just call and ask for a username and password. You need to follow the steps and process of Tatmeen. The process starts with obtaining a GLN. Once you obtain a GLN, an automated email is sent to the SPOC, the single point of contact, and that SPOC will start the registration process and do the needful. The whole process of the onboarding is explained as a step-by-step on the onboarding on tatmeen.ae onboarding page. So it's not that you call somebody or send an email and ask for access to Tatmeen. No, it's a process that you need to do, and it's a self-driven process.
Okay.
I would
Understand.
highly recommend if you go to tatmeen.ae, go to onboarding journey. At the
Mhm.
bottom there are 5 videos, short videos. Each one of them is 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
You can watch the first 3 of them. It will guide you through the whole process.
Okay. Understand.
Okay, this is a Q&A session. So if you go through the process and you have a specific question that you didn't find an answer to, whether in the onboarding section or in the FAQ, you can join this call and ask your question here. Okay, hope I answered your concerns.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Thank you, Bhardwaj and Nibal, for answering the questions as I was handling my system issues. I'm so sorry, everybody, for this issue. Yeah, so please continue to raise your hands if anybody has any questions, and we will answer you one by one. In case there are no questions, we can wrap up this meeting by 11:30. So we'll wait for you to take your time and ask your questions. Once again, if anybody has any questions, please raise your hands virtually and I will allow the mic to you.
Hello.
Clemson, I have allowed the
Yes.
mic to you.
Yes. Hi. Good morning. I was unable to talk before my mic was muted. So we
Okay.
have completed the procedures as per the support team mentioned. We have completed the staging stage, and we have got the registration of Tatmeen portal live account. And they asked
Okay.
me, because we are the in-house developer team,
Okay.
developing application to integrate the Tatmeen. We
Okay.
need to upload the file to the
Mhm.
Tatmeen portal. I
Okay.
have saw the transaction manually, the GRNs coming from the supplier. It is in the system
Okay.
of the files are ready in the Tatmeen portal. So that file, we don't need to do anything from our side, the GRN. That will be uploaded by the supplier, right?
Okay, so when you say the files will be uploaded by the suppliers, do you mean that, do you mean to ask if they will be commissioning or what kind
That
of a
means
file it is?
the file is goods received note, goods received files, the batch number and the SSD number and
Okay,
serial
okay,
number,
got it,
everything is there for the around some thousands of products.
got it.
That is
So
in
yeah,
our account already.
so your supplier needs to report those items as shipped in Tatmeen from their GLN to your GLN. And
Yes.
once they have successfully shipped, then only you will be able to receive those items in Tatmeen. So they
Okay.
need to report as shipped and you need to report as received.
Okay. So we need to do this. I saw the manual process, like each and every item, they copy the main box ID, and then each packet ID, they have to validate and do this. This is manual process. So we need the API to download this file and receive application.
Again.
Like
I got it. So all of this information is available on our website, tatmeen.ae. We have the technical guides to guide you step by step what you need to do. And we also have the postman collection for you to, again, guide you through all of the technical information. So go to tatmeen.ae and you will see there is a tab called onboarding journey. When you click on it and you select like what's your role in the supply chain, then you will be able to see technical guides section. Under that, you will see all of the technical guides and the postman collection as well. So all of the information is on the onboarding journey tab already. You can
oh,
go through it. It's very simple, very easy to understand because everything is explained and then there are examples also. So go through that. And in case you have any questions about that, you can always send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.a and you can join this weekly workshop as well.
okay. The entity. Okay. No any person or like that. Just directly send the email to the
Yes.
onboarding.
Yes,
Okay.
we do
One more,
have sorry, go ahead.
yeah, one more question regarding the dispensing of medicine.
Okay.
Uh, this kind of information, what kind of information we have to upload to the Tatmeen portal, also mentioned in this training area, right?
Yes, so
The APIs
anything
and
that,
all.
right, dispensing, receiving, packing, unpacking, all of the information is there on the website, as I mentioned already. All of these APIs are also there. So see, whatever you do in your regular day-to-day job, like receiving the package, then you manually open the box, you take out everything. The same has to be replicated when you report to that mean. You receive let's say the SSCC, then you open that, which means unpacking. Then you are taking everything out and you are checking that. So and finally, when you are giving it to the, like selling it to the end user or the patient.
Patient, yeah.
Correct. Then you will be updating is this as dispensed, which will take these medicines out of the supply chain completely. These will be out. These
That
same
is the
IDs
final
cannot be
transaction, yeah.
readable. Exactly. So all of
Yeah.
this information is mentioned step by step in the technical guides. And as Nibal mentioned earlier, there are few videos also on the same website, tatmeen.a, in the onboarding journey tab. So you can go through those. Those will give you a very clear picture of what Tatmeen is all about, what are the steps and everything. But still, I'm pretty sure you might have some follow-up questions. So I gave you the email address. You can always send us an email.
Okay, okay. So that manual process still we have to do for the receiving of each
Receiving
item.
not each item. You don't have to receive every single item. You just have to receive the top level. So see, when you
The box
receive a
level, yeah.
package physically, you receive the box. You don't keep receiving every single item out of the box. You receive the
Yes.
entire box. That is
Box, yeah.
exactly what you have to do in Tasmeen as well.
The active by selecting SSC number and make
Correct.
it active. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Correct. So you receive the SSCC, and let's say if you have to ship the entire box to somebody else, then you don't even need to unpack anything. You just ship the SSCC. But you also have the option to unpack so that everything is out of that box, or only some items are out of that box. And then you can ship them further to any other GLN, or if you have to dispense them to the patient, then you can do that as well.
Okay. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So we have to include that one in the scenario of daily process.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, Vincent. Abu Bakr, I have allowed the mic to you. Please unmute and ask your question.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Actually, we are creating a product. So
Mhm.
we don't have any vendor to communicate with for the single, SPOC and all. So how we can integrate with the Tatmin in that case?
You do not have any Spock. Do you have a GLN?
If we can register as a GLN, then we will be able to proceed with that integration, because like we don't have any pharmacy or any other things, but like we are creating a product for the pharmacy.
Okay, I got it. I got it. So you will be providing softwares to pharmacies
Exactly. Yes.
for receiving and dispensing of items, right?
Exactly.
Got it. Got it. So as a service provider, what you need to do is, whichever pharmacies would be your clients, you need to
Mhm.
ask them to invite you as a B2B user. Okay. Ask them to invite you in staging portal first so that you can do the testing. And then once you have tested, once you think everything is good to go, then you can ask them to invite you in production as well. So because, every user has to be linked to a GLN. Now, because all of your clients will have different GLNs, you
Mhm.
need to ask them to invite you as a B2B user for every client.
And it means like first we need to get a client, then only which we can communicate
Yes,
with the Tatmin. So is there any
yes.
way which we can without the client? Like first we need to make it as a product, then which we can pitch to the client?
Unfortunately, as of now, we do not have that option. As I mentioned earlier, every user has to be associated with a GLN. So you have to have a GLN, which is the global location number, in order to be a user, a B2B user in your case, for that account. So you can, if there is any client, you can ask them to at least invite you in the staging environment, which is the
Mhm.
testing environment, so that at least you can, start testing and understanding how Tatmeen works and what all information will you need in your system to integrate to Tatmeen.
And how about the test data and all? So which we need to create, because the journey is too long, right?
Right. So test data, whenever you're ready, you can send an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we can help you with the test data, which you can receive in Tatmeen, and then you
Mhm.
can test unpacking, shipping, everything, or, dispensing also.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions as of now?
No, that's it.
All right. There are no more hands raised, but let's keep the meeting open for another 10 minutes, let's say, so that in case anybody has any questions, they can ask. Sadat, I see that you just raised your hand. Please ask your
Hey,
question.
yeah, good morning.
Morning.
I just want to know there is we are most of item is supplying Rafat, you know Rafat in Abu Dhabi.
Mhm.
Okay, but Rafat still not created any GLN code.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
then we cannot supply without GLN number. We are supplying. Future any issue will come.
so they do not have any GLN, and how are
Yes.
you supplying? Just physically?
No, physically they are not. They are not sent any GLN code, and we are without GLN we are supplying. Other remaining almost supplier we are selling with the GLN code, but only the
Okay.
Rafat only we don't have any GLN code. Rafat and some Dubai police and the government entity.
I got it. So, see, in order to ship products to anybody in Tatmeen, your customer needs to
But there's
have.
a two shipment. One is direct Rafat and Rafat through that some normal. Aster Life. This also Aster Life. It's okay, no issues. Ship to we can GLN code we can supply. There is a Rafat direct also we are supplying.
Okay. As I was saying that anybody who is dealing in biological or conventional medicines, they have to be registered on Tatmeen, and for that they need a GLN. That is the first step to obtain a GLN. If they do not have a GLN, then they would need to they need to apply for the GLN. There are some ministerial decrees in which it is also mentioned what all organizations or what kind of organizations are exempt from registering to Tatmeen. So if your organization falls in, like if your customer falls under those, then they don't need to register. But again, me being from the technical team, I cannot comment on who should be registering or who should not be registering. Everything is mentioned in the decrees. They need to check the decrees, check all the ministerial decrees, and understand if they are required to obtain a GLN or no. Just in case, let's say they are exempt, then
Okay.
you will be dispensing items and physically shipping to them. Okay.
Then future what we will do these items? This item is in our stock. Okay, we already supplied to Rafat
I
and
get
teams,
it.
but yeah, how we will
Yeah,
manage
so
it this future?
you need to talk to them. They need to apply for a GLN and they need to register in that mean. Only then you will be
Difficult.
able
It's a
to.
government entity. How we can?
Sorry.
It's a government entity. How will if they provide, then we can. Otherwise, I don't know. I
Okay,
will check it with our sales team.
give me
Okay.
just one moment. Let me
Yeah.
quickly check on something.
Yeah.
Just one
Please.
moment.
Yeah. Please.
Hi, Sadat. Would you mind sending an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae with the details of this customer so that I can get more information on this and provide you with a better answer?
Okay. Okay. Then we'll do it. Okay. No issues.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. Okay.
If anybody else has any questions, please raise your hands. Crimson, I have allowed the mic to you. Please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. One more question I have regarding the since we are developers for the pharmacy applications.
Right.
First time we have registered for the developer user.
Okay.
Okay, what this developer user? What is the advantage? Can you please explain as for the developers?
Okay. Glimson, actually, I can provide you all of the information, but as I mentioned earlier, also, I guess to you and other partners as well, that we have all of the information available on the website. We do have a training video and a manual available specifically for user management, where all the different types of users and the users are mentioned. Like, why would you need a B2B user and why would you need another type of user? So, all of that information is already mentioned. I would strongly recommend that you go through that. It's again in the onboarding journey tab on tatmeen.ae in the training section. But just to give you a high level information, a B2B user does not have access to the regular portal where a Spock can log in. They have access only and only to the developer portal where they would subscribe to APIs, which would be linking their system, like your system, to Tatmeen. And then whenever you would push any event to Tatmeen, it will be reported. Okay? But more details, you can of course check the training manuals and the videos available.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't see any more hands raised, but I'll allow some more time in case anybody has any questions. Please raise your hands, or else we can wrap up this meeting by, let's say, 11:45. Okay, I do not see any more hands raised. So let's wrap up this meeting now. If anybody still has any unanswered questions, please send us an email at onboarding@tatmeen.ae. As I mentioned, this meeting is recorded and this will be uploaded on our YouTube channel within 24 hours. The YouTube channel link will be posted in the chat shortly. Thank you, everybody, for joining the meeting and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.